10 of the most emotional rapper moments don't only involve these.
But this is how you affected me.
Late nights, I just cry.
I cried because I was so happy for her that she was free.
Cause at number 10, Drake's emotional moment came when he helped save his fan's life. Sophia Sanchez was a girl diagnosed with a rare heart disease right before her 11th birthday.
They said she was the sickest patient in the hospital, if not in Illinois.
And even though she was stuck in the hospital, Sophia stayed positive by dancing to Drake songs, then told the world what her birthday wishes were.
Please, 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 puppy eyes and everything. Please come and see me for my birthday. My other wish is to get a heart.
Yeah?
But she's gonna happen soon.
Well, guess what? It happened today. You're getting a heart. Congratulations!
I'm getting a heart, Mom!
Yes.
After that, Sophia couldn't hold back tears, learning that she had a second chance at life. But even after a successful heart transplant, she was not ready for what was about to happen.
Oh my God!
You asked me to come, I'm here.
I didn't talk for a minute. I was like, what? Is this real or fake? He's like, it's me, Drake. I'm like, oh my God. I gave him my autograph and he gave me his. So I'm in the Laurie Children's Hospital and look who came to surprise me.
Just for you, my dear.
Drake.
She was so ill, and having this one special day where she doesn't have to be a sick patient. It doesn't have to be a girl waiting for a heart. It's just a little girl who's a fan of a great artist. It's pretty special.
This is the best birthday present I ever had. Thank you so much, Drake, for coming and seeing me. It means a lot.
Man, the moment was so wholesome that it was all over the news, especially after Drake posted about the visit. I'm just glad Drake helped her make a full recovery, cause not everybody's so lucky. At number 9, 2 Chainz got emotional when a family member passed away.
My boyfriend is Trappy.
Trap goes to the gym at least 4 times a week.
Would he want to try the treadmill, you think?
There you go, Trappy. Good job.
Trappy isn't just 2 Chainz' dog. He was his best friend that was with him everywhere he went. And 2 Chainz loved him so much, he even wrote his boy an emotional letter.
Dear Trappy, you joined my family forever. Since then, we've been traveling all over the world together, going on tour, being in the studio together, because the world is a much better place with you in it. Love, your best friend, 2 Chainz.
Man, it really seemed like nothing in this world could break these two apart. Until 2 Chainz made an unexpected post that shocked everybody. Can't believe I'm even saying this, man. I'm crushed. This is my heart right here. I've had Trappy for 9 years, we've kicked it all over the world, and he's no longer here, man. Hurt me, no cap. Feel like a person passed away. I love my dog. He was so smart and laid back. I have so many items and memories of Trappy. Can't believe I won't hear you snoring no more. I know for a fact we influenced many people to try to get a dog that looked and acted like you. It could never be another Trappy. That's what's so sad to me. I love my dog more than some people I know. Rest in peace. Man, I feel for 2 Chainz. And if you've ever lost a pet, you know exactly what he was going through. But not every emotional moment throughout the rest of the video ends in a rapper being sad. Especially at number 8, because what Lil Xan was going through made him so mad, he destroyed a $150,000 car. It started with Xan making emotional posts about his mental health, which already had fans worried about him in the comments. Then he started wearing merch that said depressed and talked about dealing with severe anxiety.
It'll jump out at the weirdest points in life. I can do a show for thousands of people and I won't have a drop of anxiety. But the minute I'm in like just a closed environment, it could just be the most random thing will just set me off.
And Xan was right, because his biggest anxiety attack led to him going crazy and destroying his $150,000 car.
I want to show y'all what mental illness really looks like. Y'all want to see what that looks like? I just did this to my car. Scratched it, keyed it up, I just bought it. Door. Want to know why I'm doing that? Because of mental illness. All this materialistic don't mean in the world. I'm a fucking slave. I'm a slave to my management. I'm a slave to everybody. I don't get control of my bank account. I don't get control of shit. So, everybody.
Man, everything he was going through made him destroy that. So, obviously mental health is not something to take lightly. I'm just glad that ever since then, Xan eventually found help, got better, has been making positive posts nowadays, and is finally acting way more normal. But his emotions were nothing like number 7, because Meek Mill couldn't hold back tears when he saved people from going to prison. Ironically, prison is something Meek was used to, and it led to the most emotional decade-long battle of his entire life.
This guy got locked up at 19 and been on probation for 11 years.
Meek's journey with the law began when cops busted into his house without a warrant, where they arrested him on guns and illegal substance charges. And the cops didn't just beat Meek up or rip out one of his braids. It led to him being sentenced to 11 months in prison. Now, once he served his time, he was still on probation for 8 years, which meant any little violation he made risked him going back to jail.
You have to get permission to travel?
Yes, even if it's to the next county over, if it's out of the city, if you don't ask for permission, you could get the rest of your probation time given to you as jail time legally.
Taking your son to school, you have to call and get permission.
My son lived in New Jersey, but I lived in Philadelphia, and the bridge is a 15-minute ride. It's just a bridge. I couldn't go get my son from school when I wanted to, because you know, it was some days I would get off work early, or I would just have a free day, and I would just want to pop up at my son's school and get him from school. I've been out of town for 2 weeks on the road working. Can't really do it.
Now, because Meek eventually violated his probation for recklessly riding dirt bikes on the street, performing at concerts in a different city, and assaulting employees at an airport, which is obviously bad things, but those things got him served way harsher punishments than a normal person by being sentenced up to 4 years in prison with 8 years extended probation. Man, if Meek wasn't breaking down then, he for sure was gonna after all this, because he was forced to spend over $30 million on defense lawyers just to try getting his probation cases dropped. Luckily, support from fans must have helped him out. Because after just 5 months of him being locked up, news eventually broke that his original probation case was being overturned since it was tried by a biased judge and had testimonies from a corrupt cop. Meek was battling through everything for 12 years since his very first incident. And finally, things were about to end in Meek finally being freed, so it felt like a miracle. Once he was released, Meek wasn't just picked up in a black truck then taken to the airport still in his jail clothes. He was seen getting into a helicopter and flying to a Philadelphia 76ers game.
I got on some of the worst clothes you ever seen. I know. Tally, what's up? Tally, what's up?
Now here's where things began getting emotional as the city embraced him as he did the ceremonial bell ringing and sat courtside to watch his team. Because this was the first time anyone saw him crack a real smile in literally years. But the craziest part of all that is that Meek's dilemmas actually sparked a huge change in the government. Not long after, a law was signed in his state which stopped people from going back to jail if they committed a minor probation offense. And now knowing that everything he went through would save other people just like him from going to jail, Meek could not hold back his emotions when the law was finally passed.
Yeah, I don't want to get emotional because it's a lot. You don't gotta clap. You don't gotta clap because I'm at a point in my life like we all grew up in the streets and we try to be better, but they labeled us felons, sent us back to jail. I had to fight against that the whole time to gain my respect and be who I am today, and I'm proud of that.
Damn. Thankfully, everything he went through eventually turned out okay. But at number 6, Kanye's had more emotional moments and breakdowns than any rapper in this video so far. And the first of his 4 emotional moments came when he ran for president. During his first campaign, a controversial topic was brought up and randomly set Kanye off.
My mom saved my life. There would have been no Kanye West because my dad was too busy. I almost killed my daughter.
Now, issues with himself and his kids didn't only make him sad. They also made Kanye mad, which had him crashing out.
I'm gonna go get these kids, man. I'm gonna go get these kids, bro. I'm talking to the lawyers. Oh, I could be whole. I could be whole when I see my kids. Come talk to me. You don't know. I ain't got no motherfucking legacy. So why the you think I'll be spazzing out? I'm in charge. I'm in charge of my legacy.
But those were only Kanye's first and second emotional moments, and the other ones don't always end in him acting crazy. Because when a legendary fashion designer who was also his mentor sadly passed away, Kanye could not help but get emotional just talking about her.
You know, I went to Louise Wilson's memorial, the greatest fashion instructor of all time. And I'm talking about of all timers. You know, last time I saw her, we had a dinner at Hakkasan, which is my favorite restaurant in London. I think she knew that she was gonna pass, and she just wanted to give me some words of advice moving forward. And she was asking me about my daughter, asking me about my wife. I didn't know we were gonna lose her. And she told me, she said, you know, thank you for the times where, you know, we came to performances, and this is like really meant a lot to me. You know, she would.
You wanna take a minute? I'll take a minute. We're gonna change the subject? Yeah, here we go.
And after saying all that, you can tell the relationship really meant the world to him. But it didn't mean more than Kanye's final emotional moment when his best friend accomplished something legendary. Virgil Abloh is a fashion designer that grew up in Chicago, just like Kanye. And both of them were close for years, which made it seem like they were always together.
You know, I'm fortunate to have Kanye as a friend.
So yeah, Kanye was hyped when it was announced that Virgil not only became Louis Vuitton's newest artistic designer, but that he also made history becoming the first African-American man ever in that role. Then when it came time for Virgil's first fashion show, of course his biggest supporter was sitting front row. And once the show eventually concluded, when both of them got together, the emotions just poured out. Wow, I didn't even know it was possible to see that side of Kanye. But his emotions were nothing like all of the rappers in the top 5. Some of them involved Kendrick making thousands of people cry. MGK got emotional after getting clowned in front of the entire world. And other rappers got emotional when one of the closest people to them died. But first, DaBaby's emotional moment came when he stopped his fan from going homeless. Amanda was a single mom who just lived in her car and had nowhere for her and her kids to sleep.
So what did you say you wanted to do?
To get money for my allowance, so I can give it to the homeless people so they can get a house and do the same thing that I did to more homeless people.
And struggling like that not only led to her starting a custom hat business in hopes that it could somehow support them. When she found out that her favorite rapper DaBaby was having a meet and greet in her city, she waited in line for 3 hours, hoping he would buy some. DaBaby's YouTube channel even went live showing the event and everyone in line, where you can see Amanda patiently sitting at the end. Then hours later,
You tagged me on Instagram earlier, right? Quick. Y'all got me a bigger size than this?
Yeah, he's grabbing it. I mean, she's grabbing it.
You keep these two or something, somebody else. You want me to take a picture holding them for you? We could just take the picture and try to send it to her. He ain't letting her YouTube go. They don't do that.
Yo, I'm so fucking like, this my son was single mom, bro. Thank you so much.
they not only finally met, it became a moment she'd never forget. Yeah, you gotta respect DaBaby for that. You could tell that money was something she desperately needed. But her emotions were the opposite of MGK's at number 4.
I dare you, dude. Sir, walk to the other side. Put the phone down. What's the problem, man? Put the phone down. Hey, man. Put the phone down. Put the phone down. I'll have you arrested. Phone down. I have you arrested. Have me arrested, Dave. I have you arrested, do something. Put the phone down. Out of here, man. Bitch.
Because he got beyond frustrated after his music started getting clowned in front of the entire world.
Best. Only thing that ain't moving is when my lips at.
It doesn't move me, man.
Alright, call me insensitive, but honestly, I'm not even surprised something like that happened. His music has always been ass to me, and I see people clowning his music all the time. But I never thought I'd hear about number 3, where Kendrick Lamar made thousands of people cry. Kendrick was just performing his song Love at a show when a fan caught the security guard break down crying. And it wasn't just him. Thousands of people everywhere in the crowd were emotional. So of course this moment was gonna go viral. And somehow, the security guard even got support from people all over the world, even Kendrick.
And shout out to him, by the way, because I see him, bro, and I was like, man, I wonder what he's going through, you know, but at the end of the day, that's how you want everybody to perceive your music and, you know, make them feel good, make them feel like a moment they're attached to, it can live forever.
So I was going through a pretty rocky time. That song kind of like brought me back to that moment. But honestly, what sparked the tears was looking out into the crowd around me, right? I looked around and everybody was crying and looking up at Kendrick, who was right behind me. I pretty much just channeled everybody else's emotions and I was just crying right along with it.
I feel him. If I was in a situation like that, I would have broken down too. But at number 2, what Logic couldn't stop crying about created one of the most emotional moments in rap history. All these tears came from an emotional journey that started when Logic was a kid.
My mom had different men in and out of the house, different marriages that didn't work out, things like that. There's one time in specific that I remember where she like choked me. She almost killed me when I was a little kid. I was just hyper. I was running around having a good time, whatever, and she just had this breakdown almost as if she was like murdering me. I'll never forget one of my earliest memories that I remember was of my dad. He took me to DC and he picked up some chick and they went into this complex and he left me in a car for like 6 hours. I was about 5 years old. So I'm sure they were like fooling around and doing drugs and smoking and stuff like that, which is crazy.
Damn. His dad's addiction took control over the family and forced Logic to suffer. So after growing up on his own and having to basically raise himself, he cut his dad off where they didn't have contact for years. But eventually, once his dad finally got clean and begged to be part of the family again, Logic didn't just let him back in his life. He couldn't hold back his emotions when he confronted his dad about everything that he put him through.
And he doesn't pick me up and I wait all day outside. And it's all good.
It misses that.
No, it ain't that. Let me finish.
Okay.
I want you to hear me. Just give me a second. Don't talk to me. Just give me a second. I want you to hear me, Dad. I waited every weekend and you never showed up. And you always said that you would. But I just want to ask, what is it like as a man who used a substance that would allow you to make that little boy wait forever?
It felt like having something control me.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what it was, you know.
Can I just thank you for letting me get that out?
Can I just thank you for letting me hear you get that out?
Thank you, Daddy. All right, I love you. Come on, man. That was great. I love you. Thank you for that.
Man, I can't even imagine going through all of that. But as positive as their situation became, rappers getting emotional doesn't always turn out okay. Like number 1, where multiple rappers got emotional after one of the closest people to them died. The Migos at one point were on top of the world, and Takeoff was many people's favorite. But as much as he or any of the guys rapped about violence, nobody expected that out of nowhere, one night, he would be shot.
Now, Takeoff was found dead after investigators say shots rang out during an after-party overnight.
Takeoff losing his life was tragic news that honestly shocked everyone. Hundreds of artists, celebrities, so many people everywhere shared some of the most emotional condolences that I've ever seen, with some even saying their heart was completely broken for his friends and family. But none of them were as emotional as the rappers closest to him.
Lord, give us the strength. Just give us the strength, the family, everybody, give us some strength. I don't want to question you, God, but I don't get it. I don't get you sometimes. And I believe in you, Father, but change the culture of music forever. You did that, Tay.
You want people to remember about him.
Coolest guy on the planet. He don't like nothing to bother you. It really bothers him. I just think he's the greatest person, the greatest rapper to ever live, and I just think he's one of the greatest people I ever been around.
What do you think Takeoff would think about the work that you're doing now?
Most definitely be proud of me. It's a tough thing knowing that we separated and knowing I'm not gonna see him again on this earth, but it's cool.
And even though Quavo could stay strong, Designer's emotions over the tragedy made him want to quit rap forever.
Yo, I'm done. I can't live like this no more. RP Rock, RP Takeoff, RP Nipsey, RP Biggie, RP everybody, bro.
Man, and honestly, I feel all that because even I was tearing up a bit knowing one of my favorite rappers was gone forever. R.I.P.